It's certainly a bad time to be named Karen. The year of our Lord 2020 has exposed irrational white women online and thus labeled them all for being a Karen. However, the idea of calling someone a Karen shouldn't just be restricted to race or gender. No. Being a Karen can also just mean someone that is having a temper tantrum when they don't get what they believe they deserve. Before we get into that though, we also want to give a big shout out to our newest channel called Top 10 Central Dark. This is a brand new channel where we react to scary content, so come scream with us. Plus, we have a sweet preview for you all to enjoy.
I don't know. I don't trust.
What is he looking at? What is, okay, what is I've never been more scared of a squirrel in my life.
It feels like my heart's gonna explode.
Welcome to Top 10 Beyond the Screen. I'm your host Johnny Rogers, and before we kick this video off, if you want to see more videos about what your favorite celebrities are up to, just tap that playlist in the corner of your screen. Also, if you don't want to miss another daily video from us, make sure you tap that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. Now without any further delay, let's get right into today's list of the top 10 celebrities who might be Karens. Might be, so take that into consideration. In at number 10, Beyonce.
It's different from being a group as in Destiny's Child.
I'm sorry, but I answered this question already.
Oh, we did? Okay.
Alright.
Beyond the cold looks that she used to give the other ladies in Destiny's Child whenever they were off key, Beyonce has been known to invoke her diva Karen status on more than one occasion. She's avoided eye contact with red carpet assistants, yelled at photographers for not getting her good side, and more recently sparked controversy at the Golden Globes. When it was announced that Joaquin Phoenix had won for Best Actor, everyone stood up, as they should. Everyone from Leonardo DiCaprio to the ever so rude Ellen DeGeneres even. Although Beyonce was noticeably unamused by the announcement and just remained seated. However, Twitter was quick to call her out for this one. One person tweeted, "Sorry, but I don't think this is the type of energy anyone should be praised for. I don't know if there was another reason for her sitting, but the fact that she didn't stand with everyone else, especially during a standing ovation, is rude point blank." No, it's pretty Karen of her. I like that Karen can also be like caring. Caring? Karen is just trying to care, you know? In at number 9, Katherine HEIGL. Katherine HEIGL is the type of celebrity that shows her Karen side at every opportunity, and then when she regrets it, she openly bashes the decisions of those around her. The first case of this was when she co-starred opposite Seth Rogen for the Judd Apatow film called Knocked Up. Seth Rogen said that he was having a great time working with HEIGL, and mainly because she was improvising a lot of her own stuff, which was fantastic for the film. However, not too long after that, Katherine HEIGL did an interview with Vanity Fair, and she just went full Karen on them. She expressed just how much she hated the movie and then went on to say that it was a little sexist, it paints the women as shrews, as humorless and uptight, and it paints the men as lovable, goofy, fun-loving guys. Well, it was written by those type of guys. She also went on to say that it exaggerated the characters and she had a hard time with it. On some of the days she was playing such a and she was wondering why she was being such a killjoy and why that this was the way that they were portraying women. 98% of the time she said that it was an amazing experience, but overall it was hard for her to love the movie. Well, now Katherine, it's hard for anyone to trust you.
She had some commentary about Knocked Up after it came out.
What'd she say?
She didn't like it.
She didn't like it?
But she was so awesome in it, so it was confusing.
In at number 8, Bruce Willis. During a press run for the film Red 2 along with co-star Mary Louise Parker, Bruce was noticeably annoyed that he even had to answer the interviewer's questions. Jamie Edwards from Britain's Magic 105.4 actually called it the most awkward interview that he's ever had. Apparently Bruce was barely present while being interviewed, which led to this super cringy Karen moment.
Has any actor ever told you this, Jamie? This part is not acting, what we're doing right now. You might be, but we're just selling the film now.
When asked which location he preferred while they were filming the movie, Bruce answered with Istanbul. The problem with this answer wasn't his dismissive tone, the problem was that the film never even filmed there. He just said a place that he liked, making that poor reporter's job even more difficult as he tried to maintain his composure. In at number 7, Carrie Underwood. Carrie is a notoriously private person that doesn't resort to acting rude to keep things private, however the worst of the worst interactions have been from the people that had to work with Underwood. In Toronto, Carrie was the headlining act at a major charity event, but when walking down the red carpet, she repeatedly snubbed the event staff. The PR staff is in charge of directing the celebrities down the red carpet so that they don't get caught up with interviews or photo shoots. While one of them was trying to do their job and direct Carrie, she said that Underwood looked at her with disgust as she sized her up and down before walking away. Besides that, there are also her strange attention-grabbing posts. A while back she had reported that after a bad fall she needed 40 to 50 stitches in her face and that she would never look the same again. Then she posted a photo shortly after and everyone said, nothing is different, you look exactly the same. So what was that for? Karen. She was being a Karen. In at number 6, Karen West.
The young lady seems like a perfectly nice person. She's getting her award. What's he doing?
Why would he do that?
He's a No, all this stuff.
Now I'm sure the editors had to bleep that little clip that we played for you there, but even President Obama has confirmed just how rude Kanye West is. During a 2009 press interview at the White House, Obama didn't realize that his mic was still on. The interviewer was asking the president how he felt about what Kanye did to Taylor Swift, although he didn't really seem shocked that West could be so rude. Not only did Kanye's famous MTV interruption get more negative press than when he said George Bush hated black people, but he doubled down on his rude behavior. When Trump became president, Kanye continued to treat others horribly. He toted a MAGA hat while also saying that slavery was a choice. On top of his political controversies, the rapper from Chicago has also repeatedly dragged Taylor Swift's name through the mud, even having his wife join in on the gross behavior. 2 Karens in a pod. What's the saying? What's the meme to a group of Karens is called a complaint? So good. I wish shout out to whoever wrote that joke. In at number 5, Lea Michele. Lea Michele has been accused by several people for being an absolute nightmare to work with. A Karen, if you will. One of Lea Michele's biggest accusers was Samantha Ware, who appeared on the show Glee in season 6 as the character Jane Hayward. The accusation was that Lea had participated in traumatic microaggressions that made her reconsider her career. This came to light when Lea tweeted about Black Lives Matter following the death of George Floyd. Samantha replied to this tweet saying, "Remember when you made my first television gig a living hell? Cause I'll never forget. I believe you told everyone that if you had the opportunity you would in my wig," amongst other traumatic microaggressions that made me question a career in Hollywood. Lea Michele, who played the character Rachel Berry, apologized for her behavior towards Samantha, but due to this tweet, Lea ended up losing her sponsorship with HelloFresh. Every Karen across the world wept. Not HelloFresh. In at number 4, Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande is a confusing one because at times you feel bad for her, but then she'll just turn around and have a diva moment like that and you just go, damn, that was rude. That was really Karen of you to do. She turned to her red carpet assistant and told her to get out of the way because she was ruining the photos. She also had a run-in with Giuliana Rancic, and according to Giuliana, while interviewing her, Ariana poked her in the side and gestured her to switch positions in front of the camera. When Giuliana didn't know what she meant by this, Ariana leaned in and made it very clear. She said, "I only allow photos to be taken from my left, my good side." Oh, and let's not forget her infamous donut licking scandal, shall we? While at a bakery with some friends, Ariana just licked 2 of the donuts on display, didn't pay for them, didn't even eat them, just laughed and walked away, and then when her order comes out, she does this. In at number 3, Ellen DeGeneres. In 2017, Ellen was beloved by everyone, but some started to view her in a more negative light when she embarrassed one of her audience members while on the show. Ellen had set up a table with cheap gift bags and had her team put in a hidden camera. When one of the guests grabbed an extra bag for a family member that couldn't make it to the taping, Ellen just put her on blast in front of everyone.
My sister couldn't come, so that was her souvenir.
Yeah.
Sorry.
A lot of people's sisters couldn't come.
The worst part is that Ellen embarrassed her in front of the entire audience as well as everyone watching at home, and for many years to come, the millions that watch this clip online. All she could do was laugh along with everyone in this very awkward televised moment. And it's very lazy of Ellen to just embarrass her own audience for a game that everyone saw right through. In at number 2, Rosie O'Donnell. Rosie O'Donnell is a comedian known for crossing the line a few times even when she worked as a host for The View. Unfortunately for Rosie, she never learned how to turn off this rude behavior when it came to her personal life. According to reports, the reason why she was fired from The View was due to multiple people on set saying that she was far too mean to finish the season with. That was in 2007 and meant that she wouldn't even complete the first season of the show. Rosie did eventually return back to the program later on, but promised that she would be a much calmer version. Entertainment Tonight had interviewed some of the staff that work with O'Donnell, and here's what they found. O'Donnell Diva, who has a reputation as a demanding and sometimes abrasive boss, didn't feel like her strengths were being properly used by ABC, according to those close to the 52-year-old comedian. Compounding the problem were tensions with co-host Whoopi Goldberg and behind-the-scenes executive turmoil at The View, which recently shifted to management under ABC News. Rosie, confirmed to be a Karen. I mean, if you really look into it, that's Karen O'Donnell. Oh, the K in this one, you know it stands for Karen. We just didn't know this whole time. Last but certainly not least, at our number 1 spot, J.K. Rowling. The author of Harry Potter will go down as having some of the most savage tweets out there, and she has a strong passion for shutting down trolls. In reply to someone mocking her wealth, J.K. Rowling said, "I'd type a longer retort, but these diamond buttons really hurt my fingers. Although sometimes you could take things a little too far and we lead to this." In response again to another hater who said, "Glad I caught this article on Yahoo, I will now burn your books and movies too," J.K. Rowling replied with, "Well, the fumes from the DVDs might be toxic and I've still got your money, so by all means borrow my lighter." That is an insane thing to say to someone that is just criticizing your work. She also just recently made some very transphobic tweets, and that utterly enraged the internet and completed her Karen persona. With that, let's check out some of your comments from the video titled Top 10 Celebrities Exposed During the Pandemic Part 2. Prep For It says, "This is the only dictionary you will ever read, the Red Hot Chili Peppers rule, and that's that," written by Jay Rogers. That would be an amazing title for a dictionary, but I think it's a tad too long. What do you think, Chris? Just a tad too long? just a little bit. Let's move on. Liana says, "Johnny's dictionary should be called the English language for all potatoes." Hey, I'm sure the fans over at Inform Overload would love that one, but I don't know why BTS. People on BTS, you must also watch I.O. because I see a lot of people being like, "Where's Charlotte?" Not even on this channel. Richard says, "Johnny top 10 Chili Pepper songs and go." Danny California, Californication, Can't Stop, Scar Tissue, Other Side, Give It Away, Tell Me Baby, Around the World, Under the Bridge, and Snow, Hey Ho, Hey Oh. Did I say hey ho? Hey Oh. Also, that's in no particular order, just 10 of their songs that I like the most. Sparkletastic MV says, "Johnny, I didn't like you at first, but now really enjoy your bits and insight as well as your sharp wit that fends off the haters. Always glad to see you and hope you're doing great." Wow, thank you so much. I hope you're doing great too, and it's comments like that that really let me know that I'm getting better at this whole YouTube thing. Who knew? Mel says, "The Dictionary of Johnny Bravo Crack Edition." Maybe Johnny Rogers Coffee Edition. Yeah, Johnny Rogers Coffee Edition Dictionary. It's just ways to say words faster together. I love this dictionary title though, but I'll have to make sure the copyright is up on the Johnny Bravo name if we're gonna go that direction. Either way, that has been the top 10 celebrities who might be Karens. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to our editors for all of their hard work. If you enjoyed this video, please show us some love here by tapping that like and subscribe button. Plus, don't forget to check out Top 10 Central Dark and leave us a comment down below with your thoughts on this list. Plus, for more videos like this one, all you gotta do is tap that playlist when it pops up. From Top 10 Beyond the Screen, my name is Johnny Rogers, and until next time, stay classy. 15 plus, don't forget to chalk out. She also said that they exaggerated the characters, and that gave me. Should we start over? She also said that awkward interview that he's ever had. Fuck. Jamie Edwards from Britain, Underwood. A while back, she had reported that she turned to her red carpet assist. One time she returned. In 2017, and she has a strong